Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And you know, as we come out and celebrate Mardi Gras, there's always so many more things than just what we think of as parades. We have lots of things happening, especially at our local Elks Club, as we welcome Dr. Brenda Babin back to the show. Brenda, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us again.
All right. Well, of course, with the Houma Elks.
Always enjoy it.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Of course, with the Houma Elks Club. And sitting next to her is Erin Hutchinson. Erin, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having us.
All right. We appreciate that very, very much. So, Erin, I know you've been involved about 5 years, right?
Correct.
What's the coolest thing about being an Elks?
It is Mardi Gras in itself, that it's right there on the route for us, and all our members come out with their families and friends, and we just have a good time.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. So, Brenda, tell me how this whole idea of the Mardi Gras Extravaganza and the whole weekend of festivities, how it came to be.
So right after the hurricane, we had a member from the Arkansas Elks Lodge message me, I think on Facebook, and said, we want to come down for Mardi Gras. Y'all going to be open? And our lodge was completely messed up.
It was
with a
really
hurricane, and
damaged
we were in dire straits.
Right.
And she said, well, we're bringing 30 people and we're filling hotel rooms. And when she said filling hotel rooms, you know, being a person who was on the Houma travel board for a while,
Right.
that rang a bell in my ear, and I'm like, oh, well, we can't, you know, we have to do this. So we did open for them.
Right.
And we made do. We had shower curtains for our stalls in the bathrooms.
Right,
You know,
right.
we just made do. And they brought 30 elks down from Arkansas.
Wow.
And so that was our first big event that
Right.
we started this with.
Right.
And so that's kind of how it all got started.
Yeah.
Again, next year they did the same thing.
Right. Brought some more people down.
And so, and last year we not only had the ones from Arkansas, we had some from Indiana.
Oh, wow.
We had from all over the country coming
Okay.
down.
Wow.
And so this year we're promoting it and doing it even bigger.
Yeah. Well, and you're equipped to be able to do that, right?
Yes.
As we've gotten so much more work done at the Elks Lodge and so
Yeah,
much
it's
more
looking
improvements and really developing. So let's kind of go over. It's an all weekend event, and it's going to take place at the Houma Elks Lodge, 1193. It's the Mardi Gras Extravaganza weekend, and you can see that beautiful flyer that was done by somebody in your family, Ms. Brenda.
Yeah, my daughter, Billy Babin, took care of that.
She's remarkable,
Created it.
I tell
Yep.
you. Very good. All right, so let's talk about what's going to take place. It's from Friday, February 9th at 6 p.m. through Tuesday, February 13th, 2024 on Mardi Gras Day.
That's right. So, you
Wow.
know, we'll start with the parade on Friday night.
Right, that's Aphrodite.
Right. Now, what we do is we open the lodge for our members and their guests and any other Elks members. When the parade starts, the lodge opens. So this Friday, we've been having monthly Pedro tournaments.
Oh, my.
And so we'll do the Pedro tournament while waiting for the parade this week. Plus,
Nothing else better to do. Play some Pedro, waiting on a parade,
and,
right?
and we'll be teaching the other people how to play Pedro.
Yeah,
as well.
teaching people who they're going, okay, I don't know if I can follow this game, right?
Right,
What do you mean
right.
both fives count?
Exactly.
So it's a great example. It's one of my favorite things about telling people about Pedro, I can tell you.
Yep.
And so that's on Friday, and then festivities pick up again on Sunday.
Yep. And then on Sunday we have a brunch.
Right.
And so the Elks started with a band of actors in New York,
Right.
and they called themselves the Jolly Corks.
Jolly Corks.
And you know, later they became the Elks. But
Right.
so we deemed ourselves the Houma's crew of Jolly Corks.
Okay.
And on Sunday morning we'll have a brunch.
Right.
Where we will crown a king and a queen.
Oh, my.
And Aaron has secured a photo booth for us.
Oh, my.
So we'll have champagne, and so it'll be a whole deal.
Nice. Nice.
Then we'll have karaoke going on
Okay.
and stuff while we're waiting for the parade.
Right.
After the parade, of course, you know, it's
Right.
Super Bowl weekend.
That's right. That's
so
right.
we'll be watching the Super
Watching
Bowl.
the Super
after
Bowl.
that.
Very cool. And then on Mardi Gras Day,
On Mardi Gras Day, Aaron,
what do you get to do?
We take the crew of us and we go mobile. We get a bus and we ride around town and have some fun like we always do for Mardi Gras.
Wow, very cool. I love it. Like any of our crews would do, right?
Correct.
And we've been seeing that ever since Friday started with parade days. Even if it's raining, we see people out there. And so you guys are going to be out there enjoying riding around town as the Houma crew of Jolly Corks ride around the town.
Yep.
Very nice. And what else can we expect on that day on Mardi Gras?
Well, and again, we'll open the lodge
when the parade starts?
and run the whole thing. A couple of other things that I skipped is this year we did reserve some spots on the east side.
Okay.
That will take people to the east side. Aaron's riding in that parade, and
Okay.
a couple of our other members. So we'll be giving the east side some love as well this year.
The crew of Mardi Gras?
Yes, the crew of Mardi Gras.
Very
so,
nice.
So
Very
we'll
family
be supporting
friendly.
that.
Yeah, very family friendly parade on the east side, which they really appreciate that on the east side. And also just kind of bringing that to life for the east side makes a huge difference in being able to ride in it, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Very cool.
Now, the crew of tradition that will be walking on Sunday afternoon,
Okay.
our Elks have always supported the crew of tradition by
Okay.
dressing and participating with them. And so this year, it'll be no different.
Okay.
We're going to costume, and I have a special elk bot costume
Elk bot costume. Don't say that 5 times fast.
that I'll be putting on. And,
Okay.
and
Nice.
participating. So we'll also participate with the crew of tradition on Sunday.
Okay. So Dr.
So,
Brenda
yeah,
Babin becoming an elk bot. Mm-hmm. All right.
So
Very
it'll be
good.
all those things, and just combined to be a great weekend.
Absolutely. And so we talked about why it takes place, talk about all the different involvement that Aaron does, and with Dr. Brenda Babin as well at the Houma Elks Lodge, number 1193, the Mardi Gras Extravaganza weekend taking place from Friday, February the 9th, all the way through Tuesday, February the 13th. Lots of activities. Y'all go out and join them and be a part of that. So thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate
you.
it. All right. And happy
All right.
Mardi Gras to you.
Happy Mardi Gras.
All right. Very cool. That will do it for this particular segment. Don't go anywhere. A lot more Bayou time when we continue.